What's up, family? Back again with yet another story. I tell you, lately, y'all has been rapid firing these stories to me. Man, it's tiring. It's tiring, but hey, I must continue to warn my people, especially about these people, these heathen roundabout. And this story, I'm going to say it's graphic or not, but it just goes to show you that these heathen roundabout us, that y'all continues to tell us to stay away from, they're toxic and they're evil, especially the offspring. Now, this story comes out of MEA Worldwide, and it's about that Lily Peters murder, about that little 10-year-old girl who got killed, the little white girl, that white heathen that y'all put judgment on. Yeah, it's about that. But it's kind of going to go into a little detail about what happened. Now, the suspect is 14 years old. They don't give us his name, but I guarantee you if it was a Hebrew that did it, his name would have been plastered all over the internet. But hey, I digress from that. So it says here, the 14-year-old, known to Peter, so she knew him, apparently, strangled her and sexually assaulted her. Now, here's what happened. So he punched the victim in the stomach, knocked her to the ground, essentially strangled her, hit her with a stick before strangling her to the point of death. He didn't kill her yet, before he then sexually assaulted her. You can't tell me this ain't Satan's children. You can't tell me these white motherfuckers are Satan's children. You can't tell me that the majority of these people are Satan's children. And I'm talking about spiritually, not physically. We all know angels can't have sex with humans. No matter what these other Hebrews say about that. But I digress. That's a whole other story in itself. So they gave this dude $1 million bond. $1 million. I don't even know why we're even going through a trial, to be honest. Why? Says here, Newell told reporters the charges against the teen suspect were first-degree intentional homicide, first-degree sexual assault, and first-degree sexual assault with a child under age 13, resulting in great bodily harm. He could face life in prison. Why are we going through this charade? Life in prison? This dude would have been stoned to death back in biblical days. He should be stoned, electrocuted, put a needle in his arm, and whatever. Shoot this nigga up. I guarantee if this was a Hebrew boy, they would have threw him under the jail, never to see light again. He wouldn't even had a trial. But they got to get these people money. These attorneys, they don't work for free. They got to get money. These judges, they need money too. They don't work for free. They got cars and houses and condos to pay off. So the charade goes on. Whatever, right? Who gives a shit? But here's this, though. The Chippewa Falls Police Department said they had received over 200 tips about Peter's case. If that was a Hebrew that died, I guarantee you that would have been less than half of tips. Hell, there probably would have been no tips. This case would have probably been unsolved and the murder suspect would have been at large forever. But nope, it's a little white girl. Oh my God. So everybody and their mama out there trying to solve the case. But if it was a Hebrew girl, they wouldn't have gave two shits. This goes to show you how the police departments worldwide, not just in this country, the system is worldwide, how they drag their feet when it comes to Hebrew victims versus any other nation's victim. This goes to show you the bias. But in the end, we all know the Most High is going to judge all these nations for what they have done to his people. And we are going to get the victory. And we're going to watch all these heathen who are wicked being thrown into the lake of fire forever. While we chill on top over all nations. Forever. Ruling with our Messiah. That is the hope. So yes, we continue to eat these stories and we continue to sit back and abide. We may stew in anger and hate. But the silver lining is we will be restored at the end. That's my hope. That's what gets me through every one of these stories that Yah sends me. That hope of being restored back to a superpower over all nations. That's what keeps me going, family. And I hope you guys continue to endure and continue to keep the patience and the long suffering that Yah possesses to see this thing through. And with that being said, Shalom, Israel.